me to break the door down and wake up the whole floor. Cops are gonna be busy for the next few days. The calls getting dropped if you're not reporting domestic terrorism. You know exactly why. Can't get a decent night off with your old buddies around. Check the news if you want, but trust me, I don't think it's good for the kiddo. So you might as well save yourself a couple $100 and whatever else in your deposit. Not so bad, huh? You can thank me later. God, you look like a wreck. Want me to take care of the kiddo while I get some sleep? You look like you need it. Are we really gonna keep doing this? Nothing says I'm not allowed to see him. Yeah, 'cause the judge wasn't stupid. Hopefully the same goes for you. But they can't even put me in prison for a couple of ransoms, then no custody order is going to stop me from visiting when I want to. Oh, trust me, I've tried a lot sooner, but work kinda tends to get in the way. I don't know if that's why your old buddies haven't offered babysitting services yet. Did they drop you after they found out you like girls who are combative and aggressive in place off the battlefield? No point in denying it. I've seen it for myself. For real though, he kicked out. Figures, though. I guess being a full-time parent is a good enough excuse to not have you slowing everyone down. Can't protect your neighbors when you're out there cursing at them at 2 a.m. for waking up your kid with a car alarm. If that makes you feel better, your old buddies will probably be in the hospital for the next week or so. What? It's the least I can do for making you lose your job. Sorry that someone had to go, but one less nuisance to deal with on a daily basis makes my job a lot easier. Of course, it was intentional. What do you take me for? Well, I have you now. I made a very good plan to spend quality time with the cutest boy I've ever had the pleasure of throwing hands against. And you played right into them. Having a smaller group to deal with was a nice bonus. I'm still a willing volunteer as ever, just without the throwing hands part. Gotta leave a good impression for the kiddo. Not sure why you think I wouldn't. Besides, I think we'd both be a lot happier if we kept the violence to a minimum. I don't know how much more blatant my motives could be, but throw out your accusations, I guess. Okay, how about this? Maybe I just have the diabolically evil urge to be a decent mother to my son. Oh, you've already gotten a little taste of how well I can take care of you if you let me. Maybe with some more experience, you get to see that I have more to offer. Money to cover expenses for you both, and a little extra support that you're not getting elsewhere. I wasn't going to say this in front of the judge, but child support doesn't have to be limited to dirty money. Maybe that'll change your mind. Would you rather live off your savings until he's old enough for school? Really? Well, you should have said something. It made it sound like you were out of a job altogether. Better than nothing, I guess. Still, if it's not making you enough money to get a babysitter, you could do better. You know, we have actually been looking for someone to replace our last mission control. You get to work remotely and have better benefits. Having me on call 24/7, paid paternity leave coming right out of my pockets, and free babysitting services. You really can't take a hint, can you? How many more bribes do you need so I can just see my own kid? I've got to make sure you're taking better care of him than yourself. Oh, yeah, he's mine too. I can't have you putting dumb stuff in his head. He's not watching guys get beat up for tying damsels to train tracks, if I have anything to say about it. Too violent for that age, and he's gotta see both sides to the story to make a fair judgment. Maybe the damsel was into it and the hero got in the way. Wouldn't be the first time either of us came across something like that. I know of a certain someone would benefit from being tied to his bed for the next few hours until he gets some more proper sleep. Oh, really? Well, if you got enough energy in your system, you know the perfect way to prove me wrong. Hey, come on, Bunny. You made your life easier by letting me in here. Don't screw yourself out for a perfectly good door. What's wrong with Bunny? I thought you liked it. Oh, you don't have to pretend now that you're not trying to save face with your old buddies. You're allowed to like things, you know. Fine, just don't act like a hypocrite and give a kid a dumb nickname. You know, like Captain Cutie Pie or the Defender of Child Support. Yeah, because he doesn't need unrealistic expectations of heroism placed on him at such an early age. You might find yourself on the block list 30 years from now if you discourage him from doing what he wants to do. If he's anything like his mom, heroics may be not his taste, but you'll never know if you don't let him explore his interests. You know, this exposing a child to different worldviews is good for their intellectual development. I don't know. Someone out there probably did. I just figured if you trust me enough with your clothes on, you'd trust me with this. Okay, look. I haven't bothered you or the kiddo a single time since we got all this sorted out. I'd like you to give me the benefit of the doubt at least once. I'm sure that the adrenaline kick will be enough to snatch him away from me if you feel threatened, so don't worry. Can I hold him, please? Hey there, little guy. Look at you, you've gotten so big. It's the last time I saw you. Oh no, don't hurt my hand. That's the only weak spot I got. How did you know? Oh, you got some strong little hands. I bet you'll be ready for your first calculus soon. Oh, come on, look at him. He's natural. Don't tell me you don't see it. Someone's gonna teach him not to take after you. He's already got the head start on making the wrong enemies. Well, I know what I'm doing for the next few hours while you get your beauty sleep. Yeah, once I'm done with him, he'll be unrecognizable. Yeah, he's gonna know his ABCs before he can even walk. A for and burns through the permanent record. B for banks are an easy source of cash when your not ex needs a little more support in his life. And Z for God, you need to lighten up. You fall for this stuff too easily. I wish it fall for me again. We'd both get something out of it. Come on, swallow your pride like you did back then. You've got nothing to lose that you haven't already. No one who matters is gone. No one who matters is gonna care about the type of girl you spend your time with. Nothing's holding you back anymore. If one kid isn't enough to convince you, maybe second time's the charm. You can fall for that one. I'm not joking. I know I can convince you again. I haven't forgotten what you got the first time. In fact, it'll be a lot easier. Not having to lose your job, not going behind people's backs and worrying about getting caught. It might be part of the fun, but there are other ways to get that same thrill. I've got a lot of experience putting people in their place. If you want to keep treating me as the bad guy, I'll push you as close to the edge as you want. The longer you aren't living the hero life, the harder it'll be to find back, and the more I fight, the better I'll get at surprising you with new tricks up my sleeve. Enemies will deal with the pain from all the mistakes. You're the only one who gets to see it done right. And best of all, no one gets in the way this time. The kiddo doesn't get in the way of anything. He's right where he needs to be. He needs to see how much his mommy loves his daddy. And of course, I can't forget you, little guy. Sorry, he gets priority kiss. He's the real love of my life. Oh, yes you are. Yes you are. You know, I never stopped thinking about him. He's really all I think about these days. And you, of course. I had to think long and hard about how I'd get through you to see him. Maybe a little more than that. Only when I was feeling especially evil. Yeah, when you're out there and trying to do ransoms, you deal with a lot of girlfriends and boyfriends and spouses and family and you name it. And sometimes I like to rank the types of begging I hear so I can compare it with yours. And okay, I'll shut up. What do you wanted to know? Oh, I'm going to be the best influence on my son. Just you wait. Oh, now you don't threaten me with a good time. You'll regret those words. Because you're not going to enjoy yourself as much as you would when you're well rested. Now, get some sleep. Kiddo's gonna be fine. He's not going anywhere. Plenty of mischief to do here. Lots of dangerous things like figuring out how to warm his bottle properly without burning your apartment down. Fine, I'll let you stay up for that, and only that. Just because I know how much you love playing with fire. Show me whatever I need to do. I learn pretty quickly. Oh, even better, I'll just use the manual so I don't have to keep picking you up. I'll take any of the resources you've got, but I should have most things down. I might have gotten some practice here and there from a few little ones, common courtesy for ransom victims. Look, I was willing to put a few heroes in the hospital so I could get time off and break a door down for that kiddo. Might as well kill two birds with a stone while you're on the job. And all that matters is he's in good hands. You have nothing to worry about. Now, go get rest, Papa. You need it. Oh, that's better than Bunny at least, right? Yeah, thought so. Sleep well, so you're ready to fight later. Could be the boring kind or the fun kind. Depends on whether you want to play happy family with me or not. Either way, I'm winning. You can count on that.